need extra consideration to facilitate that being able to play music. And it's interesting that people that are non-verbal express themselves in music. If you play a drum,
right,
you're resonating. Like drums, like a language. When two people play drums together, I say this, you say that, and it works beautifully. So I've come to understand how music affects people, and also I've learned much from other people, not just musicians, but I was very blessed to have met Magenta Pixie, who's another beautiful way show, and she's a channel. And she introduced me to her YouTube subscribers as a DNA activation tool, which was pretty amazing for me because I wasn't expecting that. When I thought about it, actually that is what music does. That's what art does when you see art that's come from that place. That's the way that person has brought the heaven's light through and to share with everybody. So I hope that's a reasonable explanation.
Yeah, well, absolutely it is. So, when we talk about doom and gloom, there's one, and 100 different theories going on out there. What's your take on 2012? Because it certainly has its share of doom and gloom going on. What do you think is really going to go on in 2012, and maybe even what's been going on now?
Well, yeah, that is obviously the $64,000 million question, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I mean, for me, I'm in a place right now where I believe that we will create that timeline of our choosing. And we can either all go and watch 2012, The Disaster Movie, which I absolutely refuse to watch. We can go and watch it 10 times and go, oh, special effects is great, and maybe it's good. I used to love disaster movies back in the day. But now I realise that I'm bringing that in as a fourth-dimensional energy into my reality, and that's not a good idea. I don't want to see all that falling apart in front of my eyes and all the pain and suffering of that. So let's all go and watch Avatar 10 times and see how we're all connected to this planet in the way that genius man has presented to us.
Absolute genius.
What we choose, our choices. What are we going to choose? We choose love, or do we choose fear?
Well, so far we've been choosing fear, and hopefully 2012 is kind of a flip from the fear to the love part of that, hopefully.
Well, I think that we are choosing love now, and
yes.
many people, and people waking up en masse. We're all waking up together, and as all the groups now are coming together, and putting their individual missions aside, understanding that we all want the same thing, we're going to see this incredible surge, and everyone's getting organised, and you're creating this, George, you and Tom are creating this wonderful alternative media.
Lots of things going on.
We've got to take action.
Lots of things. You know what? Unfortunately, I can't believe it's already, our time is kind of, if I'm going to have you sing a song, our time is kind of ran out already. At some point, we'll have to have you back. And what you're talking about is so important to understand the diversity that we bring to the table. And what you said, I think, was so important, is although we're saying it in different ways, we're really saying the same thing. It's time to stop all this old stuff. It doesn't work anymore. And we're just going to destroy ourselves if we don't stop. And maybe that's the message in the 2012 part of it. But how about doing this? How about taking us out with a song? And I thank you so much for coming on tonight. You've been a joy to talk to, and I know it's late there, so I do appreciate your staying up too.
Thank you, George, and thank you for inviting me.
Oh yeah, and you have a great week.
I will.
What you gonna call it? What you gonna call it?